Hello, in this video we shall talk about lists and tables. As we all know, a list is a way to show some text in an organized way. In HTML, there are two ways of organizing the text. One is with ordered list and another is with unordered lists. Using ordered list, we can show things in the order of our priority. For example, the employment terms mentioned in an offer letter. But in unordered list, the order of priority does not matter. For example, list to buy things from a grocery store. Now let us get our hands dirty straight on with the practical work. Let's start by using unordered list represented by UL. It is followed by list items or LI containing the items you want to put in your list. The format is fairly simple like most of the tags used earlier. You just put in the text you want to display between starting and ending LI tags. UL should also be closed at the end of the list. Let us save this file and refresh the browser. Can you see the bulleted unordered list of the names we wrote in HTML file? By default, unordered lists make use of bullet to display the list items. Similarly, the ordered lists are fairly simple to use by using OL tag. The format of using them is same as UL tags. Start with the OL tag and write the list of the items between starting LI tag and ending LI tags and close the OL tag at the end of the list. Now let's use the same list items as we did in the above unordered list. Now I'm going to save this file and refresh the browser. As you see, the ordered list appears in an ascending order of the count, specifying the importance of the order in which the list items appear. But let me tell you that the ordered lists are not just limited to these simple numbers in their appearance. And unordered lists are not just limited to these circles or bullets as you see on the screens. There are many other properties which can be explored later in CSS. Now let us move to the tables. Tables can be vital in making the structure of your web page and displaying specific data in an organized and visually appealing way. Going by the definition, a table is a combination of rows and columns. The intersection of rows and columns creates some areas called as cells, which are used for displaying data. The rows are horizontal and the columns are vertical. Let us practically create a table of 3 rows and 3 columns. First of all, we have to take the table tag. Every table starts with a row which contains columns. Let us take the first row with TR tag. TR is an abbreviation for table row. In this row, we need to take 3 columns. Each column is represented by TD, also known as table data. Now let's take 3 TD tags here and close the first row. Similarly, for the second row, you can use another TR followed by 3 TD tags with different data. Now same thing can be done for the third row. Keeping in mind the table tag should be closed, let us save this file and refresh the browser. Alright, so you see the table with its content as we specified, but it looks kind of weird as it does not have any sort of border, which might make it appear like a real table. The reason is that HTML does not display any table border by default unless we specify it. We need to use the border property with the table tag. Equals its value in double quotes specifying the width of the border we want to display. Let me take it 2 pixels for now. Saving it again and refreshing the browser loads the border for us. But if you closely see, there is a noticeable spacing between all the cells. This spacing is called cell spacing, which is responsible for spacing between each cell. By default, the value of cell spacing is 1 in HTML. If we specify it equal to 0, the cell spacing shall disappear. Now let's save and refresh the browser. Perfect. The cell space has gone. If we want a little spacing between the data and the border of the cell, we need to specify the cell padding property. Let's set it to 10. It will introduce a padding on all 4 sides inside each cell: top, right, bottom, and left. Let's save and refresh to see. Wow, it looks much better now. So here we are done building our first table in HTML. Let's move on to the next video and learn a little more about tables. Thanks for watching.